This is my home, St. Anthony Hall. It's not religious. It's a reference to the temptation of St. Anthony. There are 10 chapters from Yale to Brown to MIT and Columbia, but each is really different. People tend to be really curious about secret societies, but we're also a literary arts fraternity. F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote about the Yale chapter, and the Columbia chapter inspired an episode of Gossip Girl. But I'm pretty sure the only thing at UNC, the only claim we have to fame, is that Janis Joplin signed a wall at a party in the 1960s, and I'm pretty sure that's not even true. Our house isn't fancy. We don't have a private chef or probably a working stove, but it's one of my favorite places in the world. The first black student to rush a fraternity at UNC rushed the hall, and it was the first to have women sisters in a fraternity. People always ask, what draws us together? It's not easy to put into words, but I guess being a literary arts fraternity someone found.
Of all lies, art is least untrue.
But what does that mean exactly? When discussing the philosophy of pop culture, Princeton professor and New York Times contributor Alexander Nemes explained why some forms of media are seen as dangerous, or at the very least, unworthy of artistic merit. Nemes explains, in 1935, Rudolf Arnheim called television a mere instrument of transmission, which does not offer any new means for the artistic representation of reality. He was repeating, however unaware, Plato's ancient charge that, without a craft or art of his own, Homer merely reproduces imitations, images, or appearances of virtue, and worse, images of vice masquerading as virtue. That argument, the idea that anything from poetry to really what you're seeing now is really distracting you, keeping you passive and amused while other people are dealing with reality, I don't buy it. Great art, whether it be from Homer of The Simpsons or Homer of the Odyssey, is a lie. It's fiction. Art isn't objective, but it's also not reality. It can convey a larger and somehow more difficult truth than reality.
In backseats of cars, we break into mobile homes. We go to sleep to shake a pill, never wake up on our own. And that's the way we get by, so the way we get by. All that